Hello viewers, you are welcome to our YouTube channel. Today I will be solving question under implicit function in further mathematics. Now, implicit function is part of a differentiation. So now in our previous video under implicit function, where I took time to explain the concept of implicit function, and I said something in that video. I said normally, if under differentiation, you might be given something like this: y is equals to maybe, let's say, 4x squared plus 3, and you are asked to differentiate y with respect to what? S. But now here, y is expressed explicitly, but whenever you have a situation like this, let's say 4xy plus 3 is equals to, let's say, 1. Now here, y is seen as a function of what? X. Now, so all we need to do is to apply all the necessary differentiation techniques that we know to solve this. There is no difference. If you have y as a function of what? X, there's no difference. You just apply the necessary techniques that you already know in differentiation and then solve this. So here I said we have, the question is find the gradient of a curve x squared minus 2xy minus 2y squared minus 2x is equals to what? 0 at a point 1, minus 4. This is the point. So we are asked to find the gradient of the curve. You have a curve like this. Now you are asked to find the gradient of the curve at a given point like this, something of this nature. So you have to find the gradient of the word curve. And like I said, the gradient of a curve, we had to use differentiation. So whenever you want to find the gradient of a curve, a curve is not like a straight line. You can easily find the gradient of a straight line using your y2 minus y1 over what? X2 minus x1. But when you are given a curve, you have to differentiate, to find the what? The gradient of the word curve. Now, here we have this question. We have this question we are looking at. So we have x squared minus 2xy minus 2y squared minus 2x is equals to what? 0. Now, we will differentiate term by term. We will differentiate term by term. So, for example, if you have your x squared, if you differentiate x squared, you will get 2x. Right? Now, so when we differentiate this, here we have 2x. Now, here we have two functions, multiplying each other. We have x and y. Now, y here is seen as a function of x. Now, under differentiation, we will apply product rule here to differentiate this. And for product rule, we have u dv dx plus v du dx. Now this is product rule. So we will use these techniques to differentiate this. Now the first you can take your 2x as u and then your y as your what? V. Now here we will keep u constant. So it means we are keeping 2x constant. So we have minus 2x. Now, dv, we will differentiate y. Now, when you differentiate y, you have dy dx. So when you differentiate y, you have dy dx. Now, coming to the second part, here you have plus v. What is v? Our v is what? Y. So you are keeping y constant. And then you are differentiating, you are keeping y constant, and you are differentiating what? 2x. And when you differentiate 2x, you have minus 2. So here we can replace this with minus 2 here. Can you see? So we are done with this term. We come to this term. Now you have, if you differentiate, if you have y squared and you differentiate it, what you will have y dy. You have if you have y squared and you differentiate, you will end up having 2y dy dx. So here we just have a single function, which is y, so we'll just differentiate. So when we differentiate this, we will now have minus, here we're going to have minus 4y dy dx. 4y dy dx. 4y, because when you differentiate, this multiply and then you subtract 1 from the word power. So you have this. Now, then you differentiate this one, you have minus 2. When you differentiate 0, you get 0. So this is what we're going to have now. This is what we have. So we can now rearrange. Now, like I said earlier, they have these two terms, right? Have the y dx in common. So if by rearranging, we have 2x, then minus 2y, then minus 2. This and this and this, they do not have the y dx, so I'm bringing them close to each other. Then we now have, you can now transpose these two terms that have the y dx, transpose them to the other side of the equation. So you have this one, as it goes to that side, you have plus or 2x dy dx, now minus plus y dy dx. Now, looking at this, just factor dy dx out. You will have dy dx, open bracket, 2x plus 4y, close bracket. It's equal to 2x minus 2y minus 2. Now, we want to make dy dx the subject of the formula. So we have dy dx. Divide both sides by 2x plus 4y. So you have 2x minus 2y minus 2 over 2x plus 4y. What did I do? I divide both sides by 2x plus 4y to make the y dx the subject of the formula. So here we have this. Now, here, this is the gradient. This is the gradient of this curve. 2x minus 2y minus 2 over 2x plus 4y. But they gave us points at a point what? 1 comma minus 4. So this is my x, this is my y. Now I will substitute into this and then simplify. So I have 2 here, my x is 1, I'm putting 1 here, minus 2, my y is what? Minus 4, I'm putting minus 4 here, then minus 2 over my 2, 1 plus 4 minus 4. If you simplify this, what do you have? You have 2, here you have plus 8, then minus 2 over, you have 2 minus 16. Now, 2 plus 8 is 10. 10 minus 2 is what? 8 over, if you subtract 2 minus 16 will give you minus 14. Now, they have something in common. 2 is their common factor. 2 in 8 is what? 4. And then 2 in 14 is what? 7. Now, this is the gradient of this curve at this point. The gradient of this curve at this point is minus 4 over 7. So do like, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video.